I I just don't know where to start. I'm not half an hour away from seeing Tenki no Ko at the time of this writing, and I don't feel capable of saying how much I truly enjoyed this movie. I saw an ad for this film before a YouTube video, decided to Google it, found that it was playing a few times near me, chose today to see it, got into my car, drove to the train station, 4-hour parking, walked to the cinema, bought my ticket, and sat down and watched the movie, and now... Are you familiar with H.P. Lovecraft, cosmic horror writer? A recurring theme of whose work is the hopeless insignificance of man, extraordinarily racist even by the standards of his time. Well, in his writings, his characters would witness something so unfathomably terrible that they lose their sanity from the existential dread. Tenki no Ko had kind of the exact opposite, but I am haunted by what I saw. Not because I can't bear the horror, but because I almost can't bear the beauty. I feel like that I've seen the face of God. I feel like that I've been living in a cave all my life, and that I've finally seen the light, the sky, the stars. How do I properly review this movie? Yeah, obviously I could talk about the animation, voice acting, music, and story, but that's not adequate. Of course those things are good. To say it would just be ticking off the boxes of obligatory for YouTube movie review lists. 7.9 on IMDb, too low. 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, that's more like it, but only 5 people have seen it? And only a 7 average? At least it's under consideration for Best International Feature at the Oscars. It won't win. The Academy is run by out-of-touch old white guys. Anyway, Tenki no Ko, or Child of Weather, or Weathering with You, is directed and written by Shinkai Makoto, with voices by Daigo Kotaro, Mori Nana, Ugura Shon, and Honda Tsubasa. And our story is that there's an incredible amount of rainfall in Tokyo, record sea levels, flooding, and people are desperate for some sunshine. Daigo Kotaro's character is a teenage runaway going to Tokyo where he's homeless until he lives with Ugura Shon's character working for his magazine and doing chores until he meets Morinana's character, who is an orphan 18-year-old looking for work to take care of her younger brother, and they learn that she has the ability to manipulate the weather and temporarily let the sun shine. So she's kind of like Storm from the X-Men, but a lot less powerful. Unfortunately, everyone learns that the sun will only continue to shine if she sacrifices herself. I was immediately taken by this movie's atmosphere. The movie has a great ambience and silence and darkness, with the rain and shadows really helping with it, but of course it all goes down to the animation. Shunko Makoto's film is so beautifully animated that I don't know where to start. The fluid movements, the atmospheric rain, the expressive characters, the trippy animations through the sky that remind me of 2001: A Space Odyssey, the subtle touches to the animation that evokes a type of magic that reminds me of Miyazaki Hayao, how well the action scenes are animated and how jarring they are not. Yes, the animation is beautiful, I don't think that's disputable. This film has images that will stay with me. The soundtrack, you basically have to hear it. All of the voice actors do great, providing emotional performances so strong that you forget that you're watching drawings. The voice acting isn't just good, they give these characters life. These characters have souls. Also, I watched this movie in Japanese with English subtitles. The only minor criticism I have is that this movie could possibly be interpreted as having a bit of a climate change denial thing, but others have interpreted the exact opposite, so maybe I'm worrying over nothing, and I admit that I only get that from what a few very minor characters say. Tenki no Ko is beautiful, atmospheric, terrifically animated, emotionally resonant, and one of the best films that I've seen all year. If you can see it, go see it.